Shalom, shalom, akiyam. First and foremost, I would like to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakah Kodash. I would also like to give a double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, where I learned this 144% truth. I would also like to say peace and salutations to the hopeful elect, starting with the 144,000 men of Israel, which consists of the servants, the prophets, whom have been ordained since the foundations of this earth to sing this new song, which comes in the form of this gospel, which would be preached throughout all four corners of this earth and rest upon the ears of the innumerable multitude, men, women, and children of Israel, who may be scattered throughout all four corners of this earth. It's just Bayan back again, through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. And I just wanted to get into a brief lesson, land backing off of a lesson I seen earlier this morning from this beloved brother. Bear with me. From this beloved brother right here.
That's days to Wallace.
The beloved brother from the Great Millstone, Dallas, Texas branch. The brother Tazamoth. He did a beautiful lesson earlier this morning going into recalibrating ourselves, man. Because ultimately, in this walk, in this thing of ours, as our beloved apostle Gabar says often, it's not an easy walk, man. It's constant, constant work, constant, self-examination. And ultimately, we're being tried, man. All right, we're being tried like gold in the fire, man. And the trials are gonna become more and more difficult. As we get towards the end, as we get to, the point of salvation, man. We well understand that calamities are gonna increase, persecution's gonna arise. All right, and ultimately, Jacob's trouble, all right, is going to come into fruition. We're going to have to be able to endure, in all things, in efforts to be deemed worthy, man. But ultimately, as far as our walk leading up, to salvation, we, have to make sure that we're moving with unfeigned faith, unfeigned love, amongst one another, as brothers. And not every brother's gonna like every brother. There's gonna be, spirits that just don't intermingle, for lack of better words. But we're all on the same accord. We all have a mission we gotta complete. And ultimately we have to, deal justly with one another, man. And we have to be honest with ourselves, as far as our stance, in this ministry, man. And ultimately not just looking like, a perfect vessel on the outside, but, ultimately on the inside, man. How do you look on the inside? Which really matters, what really counts is the inner man. What do you look like, man? And that's where self-examination comes in. Because you went off. you went off on the last Shabbat. 2 times over. You were tripping. Demon got a hold of you. You fell to the enticements of the spiritual demon Satan. You see? But what do? When you fall, do you just stay there and just stay sprawled out and give up the race because you erred? Or do you get back up, pray to the Lord, pray for forgiveness and sincerity, and try not to do that again to the best of your ability, man? You see? And that's the thing, man. We're going to fall in this thing. We're going to fall. But the key to us falling is us getting back up. You see? And as a matter of fact, let's go get that in Proverbs. Because ultimately, the Lord will make us fall to humble us. You know? To keep it fresh in our minds. Listen, you need me. Okay? Yahweh Shem Yahshua make you remember. You need me. You can't do this on your own. You see? And that's part of the purification process as well. You know, us falling. You know? Let's go. Let's go here. The book of Proverbs, chapter 24 and verse 16, it reads, "For a just man falleth 7 times." And when you get that word just, okay, let's get it through the Spirit. For edification.
Strong's H, 6662. Sadiq. Sadiq.
Right. So a just man, right? Going into what? A righteous man. You see? And what makes you righteous? You believing on Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai wholeheartedly. Okay? Having the faith of Abraham, man. Okay? That's what makes you righteous, man. Go read John 4. Is it John 4? No, not John 4. Forgive me. I believe that's Romans, the 4th chapter. Forgive me, Salakia. Yeah, Romans, the 4th chapter. Where it goes into Abraham and his righteousness and his belief in the Lord. He had faith in Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, man. That's what deems you righteous. And that's the stance, you know, we have. We believe in Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, man. That's why we're risking our whole lives, man, bringing forth this testimony. That's why you men, women, and children, all right, have changed the course of life you were once walking in. And now you chose the path of righteousness, man, because you believe the report. You fear the Lord and you believe. But because you're in this flesh, you're going to fall from time to time. There's no way around it. You see? But guess what? Ultimately, you'll get back up. Let's go back. Proverbs 24 and 16. For a just man falleth 7 times, right? A righteous man, a lawful man, right? Falleth 7 times, or 7 goes into completion. So we're going to fall a complete number of times in this thing. Okay? Until we come into our perfection, huh? Okay? And that's part of the process of going from glory to glory, man. Us falling and constantly being healed and being able to stand back on our feet again, man. Check it out. And riseth up again, but the wicked shall fall into mischief, man. You see, when you're not being led by the Spirit, you're going to find yourself constantly going off. You see? Constantly breaking the Sabbath on some malicious shit. Excuse my French. You know? Because again, we can't keep the Sabbath perfectly. We know that. Our intentions, though, that's the point I'm making. Okay? You have malicious intentions, man. Okay? Because the spiritual demon, Satan, done captivated your mind. You see, with temptation. You see? Those things are not supposed to happen frequently, man. If you can avoid them, you know, but it's all through the Spirit. You know, it's all through the Spirit and power of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. But the key is if you fall, to get back up. You see? It's all through the Spirit and power of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. Because we don't want to be like those wicked scribes and Pharisees, man, that Yahweh Shai cussed out. You see, and we know that they all weren't wicked. But for the ones that were, let's go to Matthew real quick. That's why Yahweh Shai said this to them. You go to the book of St. Matthew chapter 23. Bear with me. Let's see here. The book of St. Matthew chapter 23. And verse 27, and it reads, this is Yahweh Shai speaking. All right, red letter. Yahweh Shai speaking to those wicked scribes and Pharisees of the time. Check it out. Woe unto you, scribe, woe meaning destruction, unto you scribes and Pharisees, hypocrites. And that's another thing. We don't want to be a hypocrite. We don't want to be out there reproving our people, telling them not to do certain things. But here it is, behind the scenes, we're doing it. See? And that would make you a false prophet. You see? For ye are like unto white sepulchres, which a sepulchre is where we would, put, dead bodies, man. They'll be put in sepulchres, right? Which indeed appear beautiful outward, right? They're usually very clean. The outside's kept clean, flowers are around them, decorating the outside of the sepulchre. But check it out. Which indeed appear beautiful outward, but are within full of dead men's bones and of all uncleanness. And that's what we were prior to coming into this wise counsel. Okay, we were dead men walking, man. Ezekiel 37, before we got this breath. Okay, pursuant to Ephesians, the 2nd chapter. We were dead in our transgressions and sins, man. Trespasses and sins. You see? But through the mercy and grace of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, we've been allowed to dwell in his courts. And we've been purified. But because we're in these chains of darkness, we're going to fall from time to time. We don't want to be, immersed, okay, in the filthiness of our old ways, man. We want to become that new creature, that we want to be that new man, okay, that new woman, okay, walking that path of righteousness to the best of your ability, man. You see, we don't want to look the part, from the outside, but the inward man is just still doing the same thing that they used to do, same mindset. You still have a hateful eye towards your brother. You're still conniving and manipulating, rapacious, No, we want to be that new creature. You see? We want to be that new man, that new woman, man. Full of sincerity, morals, uprightness, We don't want to be like these wicked scribes and Pharisees, man. Through the spirit and power of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. Okay, we want to be in the light. We want to be walking in the light, man. Because ultimately, all we're doing is playing ourselves. If we think that we're, out here calling on Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai from us men, pushing this word. We think we out here calling on Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, on camera and making ourselves seem, more righteous than now. Going to camp, doing this and that, and here it is, behind closed doors, you're a complete reprobate. You see? You don't want to be that guy, man. Because ultimately, at the end of the day, if you're not being sincere, you're going to be found out. How? Through the Holy Spirit. Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai searching Jerusalem, man. Which is a people before it's a place. You see, in all the undesirables, okay, they're not going to make it. Okay, when that fire gets lit. Because that's all our works are going to be tried by fire. You see, matter of fact, let's close out right there. The book of 1 Corinthians. The 3rd chapter. I'll start from verse 12. 1 Corinthians 3 and 12, and it reads, verse 13 is my point, through the Spirit. Now, if any man build upon this foundation, right, and the foundation where we ought to be building upon is Yahweh Shai, the chief cornerstone. If we're not building on Yahweh Shai, our foundation is going to be flimsy. It's not going to withstand the test. You see? 1 Corinthians 3 and 12. Now, if any man build upon this foundation gold, silver, precious stones, wood, hay, stubble. Every man's work shall be made manifest, for the day shall declare it, man. Because it shall be revealed by fire. Okay, are we going to be able to make it through the trials and tribulations, okay, that we're destined to go through, man? Leading up to the hour of temptation, man? Well, we're going to have to resist the devil. Okay, on a whole nother level. And the fire shall try every man's work of what sort it is, man. You see, so we want to be that fine gold, man. That's going to be able to, hey, make it through the fire. When we call on the Lord, he's going to hear us, man, and deliver us, man. Matter of fact, I got one more. Let's close out right here. Oh, it left me. It came and left. Oh, there it goes. The water Yahweh about you, outside. Woo! It came right back. The book of Zechariah, chapter 13 and verse 8, and it reads, and it shall come to pass, which is prophecy, and in all the land of America, man, all right, the daughter of Babylon, saith the Lord power, Yahweh, 2 parts therein should be cut off and be deleted, but the third should be left therein, right? So 2/3 of our people are going to be deleted. Okay, so if you take a pie and take a slice, okay, and eat the slice and throw the rest of the pie away, that's the 2/3. The pie you threw away. You see, that's how many Jakes are not going to make it on this side. Okay, and that slice you ate is likened unto that 1/3, the elect. Check this out. Continuing on. Zechariah 13 and 9, and I will bring the third part through the fire. See? And will refine them as silver is refined, and will try them as gold is tried. See? They shall call on my name, and I will hear them. I will say, it is my people. And they shall say, the Lord Yahweh is my power. And this proves Galatians 6. This backs up Galatians 6 and 16. Going into the Israel of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. There's an elect within the elect. And that's the lot we want to be in. Abarat is our Lord willing, man. But it starts with being sincere with ourselves, man. Know ye not your own self, man. So we want to be sincere, man. Starting with our servants, man. Those of us that have been called on the front line, man. We're in a time where we're supposed to be on fire, as our beloved elder apostle Tahar tells us. We're supposed to be on fire for this thing, man. There's too much going on for us not to be giving the Lord the calves of our lips. Taking time out of our day and bringing forth edification, man. You see? We got to put on, therefore, as the elect, put forth our full strength. Okay? With what you've been blessed with. Bring it forth. Because all the time you're spending scrolling, scrolling up on that social media platform, within that 10, 15 minutes, you could have did a lesson, man. You could have meditated on a lesson and put a lesson forth through the Spirit. Prophesied, man. You see? Our work's going to be tried, man. And we got to be sincere in this thing. And, the wire to the beloved brother, for this lesson this morning, which inspired, but forgive me, let me see here, which inspired this lesson. The Wadi Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai for putting on the spirit of the brother to do this lesson. Because it triggered this lesson, man. You see, so the water, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, man. The water. Hey, let's go, Akiyam and Akwa. We almost there. Stay locked in. Stay prayed up. Utilize the spiritual defense systems that Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai has left at our disposal. Prayer, fasting, giving alms. You see? We got to utilize these, or anoint yourself. Have brothers anoint you. We have to exercise, these spiritual defenses that the Lord has left at our disposal, man. Don't just let Satan beat you down. He creeps in your mind. I resist you, Satan, in the name of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. I resist you, Satan, in the name of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yah. Say it 3 times, man. Through the Spirit. You know, when you find yourself in the position where you're entering into temptation, man. You see? Through the Spirit and power of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yah Shai, Lord willing, you Akiyam and Akwaf will edify. We're going home soon. Salvation is right at the door. We have an opportunity to be part of the first resurrection, man. Which is an honor in itself, man. You see? So yeah, man, hey. I'm going to leave it right there. Lord willing, you Akiyam and Akwaf will edify. All praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh Ba'Hashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'Hashem, Rakah, Kwadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, where I learned this 144% truth. Shalom.